Welcome back to Scouse Farm. What I'm going to do today on the first sunny day we've had in a long time, so if I spin you around you'll see there seems to be something missing, which I've seen for the last 2 months solid every day, something called clouds. And finally we've got a free day with very few to none left in the sky this afternoon. So what I'm going to do, or I've already done, what I'm going to show you is I'm going to harvest the biggest cabbage out of this patch, and then afterwards I'm going to harvest the second biggest cabbage, well, the one that I think is pretty much ready to go. I'll give you a little preview of this one, because I can't do it with filming and harvesting at the same time. So I just want to show you before this one disappears that you won't see it again after this video. It's just solid. It is really tasty. You can see the depth of colour in the greenery on the leaf, and the head itself is at the moment free from pest damage, and it's ready to go basically. But because the clouds have gone and it's not raining today, the cabbage white butterflies have been out in force and have been hovering all around this patch where I've got onions in the front, as you can see there. A little update on them while we're here in the good weather. You can see the bottom now, we're getting a bit more swelling, if I can get the camera in. So there you go, you can see a bit more swelling starting to happen at the bottom, and they'll continue to get wider and fatter, and then when they're at the size that you'd expect an onion to be in a supermarket, I'll harvest them. But once we move this cabbage out of the way, more light will hit this area, and these onions will hopefully go a little bit quicker than what they have been doing, because as you can see they're shaded from all angles by the cabbages in front and the cauliflower and the borage at the back. So this one, the biggest cabbage, I've just picked a load of cabbage white caterpillar eggs off the leaves around the back there, hiding near the bottom, a big cluster of yellow eggs. So I've had to squash them off, and it's definitely time to harvest them. And if you look at the size of the head, it's like a torpedo sticking out of the front there, and that's just ready to go. It's gorgeous, solid. And what I've done is I've cut it off at the base using them little secateurs there, pruners I think you call them in America, and I'll go around the back. So you can see there, let's get my finger in the right place. I just cut it, and I'm going to leave this stem in the ground, because with the no dig method you don't want to disturb the soil. So you could twist and pull the bottom all the way out, but that will disturb all the soil in and around where the roots have grown, and the roots are now in contact with the soil microorganisms beneath the surface, and if I disturb that, that will then break up the mycelial network. And I want to try and establish this bed as a really good growing bed, so I leave the roots in, and I don't mind, because yes, they will be taking up a lot of space around here, but when you've got things to follow like more onions or leeks and anything else that you want to put in afterwards, you don't really need that much space, and whatever you put in can still find its own habitat, and it won't be affected if you do leave the roots of previous crops in the ground. So that's why I do that. So that will be getting lifted up now. I'll see if we can get it on camera with one hand, and I'll try and show you the size of it. Dun, dun, dun. Let's hope it's not too heavy. Bit tired today. Where are we? Oh my word, look at that. Absolute beast. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and put it on top of a pot, and you can see the size of it in comparison to one of these potato pots. Well, there you go. So if you did grow it in a pot, I don't think there'd be much room left. Look at the size of it. I am very happy with that. That, in my book, is a success. So this is now going to a friend who 2 years ago I said I would grow him a cabbage, and every year they've been battered by one sort of creature or another. But this year, with this new bed, I've been able to get at least 3 good cabbages out of it. So I'm made up with that. And now, off camera, I'll be getting rid of this one. And there'll be more light going to this area. And I'll put a couple of small leek seedlings in there, and hopefully they'll take okay in that area. And I'll think of something else to put in there. I might just put some spring onions down or something, just to get a little bit of growth in there. I don't want to leave it empty. So that's it. There's your first cabbage harvest of the season at Scouse Farm on a lovely, beautiful, sunny day. So thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. It really helps the channel grow, because it's slow to grow if you don't get likes and keep the watch time up and get people to subscribe to your channel. So YouTube just don't push the videos, which is a shame for small channels like mine, but we'll keep persevering and we will get there one day. So again, thank you very much for watching. Scouse Farm, we'll see you again soon.